Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your brand spanking new monthly tarot. This is by popular demand because everybody's going, where's the tarot? So I thought I would have two separate videos, astrology, don't worry, it's still going to be there, and tarot. And it's great practice for me because I'm very excited to say that I've finished my tarot deck and it should be coming out in about 3 months' time. And of course, I will tell you all about it nearer the time. Anyway, as usual, use this and use your intuition to tune in to see whether there's a message for you, or use it symbolically for inspiration or to further learn the tarot. Hi Gemini, here is your February tarot reading. I'm going to do two spreads, one past, present and future to pick up the general vibe. And then, of course, your good old Celtic Cross reading. So let us see what is in store for Gemini. Gemini. February, Gemini. Let's go. Gemini. Past, present, and future. Okay, the past. Confusion, the Five of Wands, the King of Swords, feeling detached or dealing with someone detached, potentially a masculine energy, and the Ten of Cups, family. The present, the opportunity, the present in February, the opportunity for overflowing love. You've got the Ace of Cups. How fabulous is that? I'll go into it in a minute. And the future, the Five of Swords, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. There may be some changes coming, darling. There may be some changes, but don't panic. I'm here to walk you through it. Okay, so you may have felt leading up to February, or even in the beginning of February, a bit of confusion. There may be a bit of sort of arguments or tension or stress around you. This may be connected to the King of Swords. Were you being the King of Swords, detached and like a little bit grumpy, or are you dealing with someone who is detached and a little bit grumpy? Intellectually very powerful, very clever, but unflinching when they're in a discussion, so they're not coming from their heart center. And then you've got the Ten of Cups. So there's lots of positive energy, possibly a celebration to do with someone in your inner circle, and you getting a little uplift from that. And right now looks quite good. The immediate present, you've got the Ace of Cups, love, your heart center being open, an opportunity for people to express love to you, for you to express love to them, for you having an outflowing creative burst of wonder, a moment when you feel at one with it all. So that's great. And then you've got the Hierophant here. You may be thinking about a job change, study, something to do with the patriarchy, something to do with a structured organization. And then you've got the Eight of Swords. So are you finding it hard to make a decision? Is there a decision you've got to make, but you're kind of like, oh, I cannot see. Maybe an illusion. I think you've got the answer in your soul and in your heart. You know, if you listen to your heart, Ace of Cups, what decision you need to make to free yourself and to move forward in your soul journey. And when you look at this card, I don't know if it's going to go out of focus if I hold it up. Now, this person feels completely trapped and imprisoned by the swords, but they could shuffle forward through that gap and rip off their blindfold to see the reality. And I would highly recommend you do that. And the reason that is because you got something going on in February, which you may find a little challenge. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it or give you bullshit like a lot of people do. The whole point of an insightful tarot reading is to arm us for what's to come and how to work with that energy. And don't forget, this isn't necessarily for you. It may be symbolic. It may be something to do with your relationship with yourself. But either way, the Five of Swords is a tricky card. In fact, it is kind of like the trickster, someone taking something from us that does not belong to them. That can be energy, that can be money, that can be power. But whatever it is, I always find it very liberating now when I get that card, because this person is revealed and we see them for who they are. We see that there's an energy in our life that is cruel or not compatible with our energy and is taking something from us rather than it being a mutual giving situation. Now, I'll be honest with you, you've got the Tower here. There may be some upheaval for you in February. I'm going to go into it in a minute. But it's like meant to be. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm not a fatalistic tarot reader by it, obviously, but the Wheel of Fortune, whenever I get this, I'm like, something's about to happen that's meant to be. Something's about to happen that's one of those things in life that is meant to be. And I believe that in all our experiences in life, we have free will, we are the magicians of our life, but there are certain times when the universe brings us something that was already preordained. So your life is turning, the energy in your life is turning, and there may be some upheaval, but that upheaval is going to lead you further. I'm just going to put a quick card on that Tower. Or even 2 cards. Do you know what I feel, looking at this card and these two, it's like, I don't think you have to have that upheaval. I think the upheaval comes if you delay making a decision that you already know that you have to deal with, and you've been putting it off because you didn't want to deal with the hassle of making a decision. Something is not right. It's time to let go of it before you are dragged into a situation where you have no choice. Take your power back in February, and we'll take it from there. Now, let's have a little look at the Celtic Cross to give us a bit more insight and detail of the other things that are going on for you. Be interesting to see if that... I just sort of switch them around so that we don't have a repeat. Okay, Gemini. Let's have a little look. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Gemini. My wife's a Gemini, so I'll be interested to see what's occurring for her. She's behind the camera filming this.
Hello.
Right. Okay, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What is the vibe for February? What are the details for the Gemini? Let's go. Okay, Gemini, let us see. That's a small pile. Okay. The center of the situation, the Queen of Wands and the Hermit. What's beneath you? The Ace of Wands, your power. What's behind you? The Six of Cups, a past life connection. What's above you is the Moon, and what's in front of you, the High Priestess. These are some powerful cards. What's beneath you? The King of Wands. What's in your home environment? The Hanged They. Hopes and fears, trickery. Outcome, justice. 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Well, this is interesting, quite complex actually. Let's start at the beginning. The heart of the energy in February is you with an element of strength and vitality. The Queen of Wands. It could also represent an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius that's impacting the vibe of February. And what's crossing that is the Hermit. Now, looking at both of these readings, I would say there is an element of you feeling a little bit isolated, a little bit insular, and thinking about your friendships, your relationships, your business partnerships, and what's real and what's worthy and where do you want to put your energy as you go forward. And at moments, you might feel a bit alone, but if that's the case, you can turn that energy around by really trying to indulge in being on your own and doing your favorite things, listening to your favorite music, writing in your journal, lighting a candle, doing a vision board. Do something to be fully in it and enjoy being in that space with yourself rather than fighting it and feeling alone. The Hermit is carrying the torch of enlightenment, which lives on inside you. Anyway, whatever you're going through, what the card of your unconscious, the deepest roots of your being in February is the Ace of Wands. There is potency, there is passion, there is creativity, there is a sense of aliveness under there. And you know, yes, sure, it would be great if that was in a position where you could grasp it with your hands. But this is your fundamental nature. There is a spark within you. So don't forget that. You may have been dealing with someone in the past that you had a really beautiful connection with. It was like a past life connection. And that energy sort of shored up your soul a little bit. But you're a bit worried. Now, the Moon When I was younger, I used to say, I don't like the patriarchal interpretation of the moon, which is all about, deceit and watching for enemies, because I thought that was a load of patriarchal shit. The moon for me is about awakening to our intuition and also paying attention in our life to the symbolic signs and symbols that can guide us on our way. Paying attention to our unconscious and what we're feeling, and whether our unconscious is leading us to behave in ways which disempower us. Yes, it can also mean trust your intuition if there's someone that you feel is untrustworthy. But this card gives you the psychic, intuitive ability to do that. And not only that, in your immediate future in February, you've got the High Priestess. So most importantly, trust your intuition. Your intuition will bring great gifts in February. And even I, who's like been using my intuition and teaching about intuition and living the intuition, sometimes I completely ignore my intuition because we can rationalize ourselves out of things, particularly if they're things that we don't like. So let's not be doing that this month. Fully embrace the High Priestess within. Now, what could come into being? We've got an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius masculine energy that may be coming in. Again, that could be maybe an element of yourself. In your home environment, you've got the hanged, I could say the hanged day, the hangman, whatever you want to call it, is talking about limbo. Now, when I first started working with the tarot, I would get very frustrated if I got the hanged man, because I'd be like, no, I want everything to take off. I want everything now. But then I learnt about playing in the meantime, enjoying myself and not pushing when that came up. It's a bit like you can't push up the bulbs in winter to make it spring. Everything has a season energetically. So if you do feel stuck and in limbo in your home, let's face it, lockdown can be giving us this vibe. Try and do all your favorite things. Try to indulge and enjoy yourself. So really kind of make a safe haven for yourself where you are living. You may be fearing that someone is tricking you or not being honest with you, and that's come up twice. If you feel that, address it, find out for sure, and then trust your instincts, most importantly. In your outcome, there may be a situation to do with justice, and it's a major arcana, so it's important to you. So it's either a legal contract, it could be feeling there's an injustice in a friendship because you've got the Two of Cups there, feeling a bit left out in the cold in a relationship with someone and not really know what's gone down, and seeking answers and seeking to have that balance. I'm just going to pull one card on that. Could also mean a contract coming your way though. Anyway, great. The Ace of Cups. Justice will be done. A happiness connected to justice. A happiness connected to, I would say, letting go, because you've been grieving something. You've been worn out emotionally. And now there's a cleansing and a healing coming to your energy. And the Five of Pentacles illustrates that as well. The Five of Pentacles is like, we're so used to kind of emotional or financial poverty, we can't see an end to it. But actually, if you look, the sanctuary is already there. And if somebody's been being a little bit spiteful to you, could even be in a work setting actually, or even online, you've got to move on from it. You've got to protect your energy. You ain't got no time for that. There is the potential for a new job and you changing the way you're handling conflict this month. And then you have the Strength card. So you end up strong, baby. This is an interesting month. Love yourself, believe in yourself, feel your passion rising. Take care. Please like this so I know that it's something you want me to keep doing. Share, and it would be wonderful if you follow me. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, what they're looking for, specifics. So surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.